day. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the live drawing party. It is Monday, April 6th, and it is a fine day to be alive and to be drawing and to be together with you. So thanks so much again for joining me as I think this is, what is this, the third week of us doing this? And there were moments this morning where I thought I might not be able to do it. Let me explain why. Now let me begin actually by explaining something else, what we're going to be doing today, so you can just get ready. And then I'll tell you some nonsense about myself. But in the meantime, the idea of today's drawing project is very simple. I think we need to do something that starts the week off without feeling super challenged, but just nice, relaxing. So basically what I want to do is draw stuff that's around me. So it might be stuff that's on your desk, if you're sitting at a desk. Whatever you and your computer and your sketchbook and your pen are, just grab a bunch of different objects nearby, and we're going to sit and we're going to draw them, and we'll talk about whatever significance they have, which may be none. But, you know, it could be things like I'm going to be drawing some pencils, and I'm going to be drawing some books, and I'm going to be drawing a lighter, and a remote, TV remote, and a thing of liquid soap. So just random stuff. So go and just kind of get that together. And meanwhile, let's get on with a bit of, I don't know, chin wagging. So it's nice to see all of you here. Mr. Chinchilla. Not sure that I've met Mr. Chinchilla before, but I certainly like the idea of it. Linda, yes, get out of bed, or just you could draw the pillows or your night stuff on your nightstand. That's fine. So what else? Who else is here? Lou's commenting on the fact that my hair is growing. It's true. I said to my wife yesterday, I said, you know, I noticed that my brother-in-law had a pair of clippers, want to have at my hair. And she said, well, I've never done it before. I said, well, what's the worst that could happen? So we haven't decided what the worst is that could happen, nor have we decided whether we're really going to commit to doing that, or whether I'll just continue along this line and you'll be forgiving of my growing hair. Hopefully your hair is growing too. Yes, new background, it's true, but no birds in the trees. It's true, but there are birds. I don't know if you can hear them. There was a guy with a leaf blower outside before, so that may have scared the birds away, but there are lots of beautiful birds here. So let me tell you why there's a new background here. The reason is that we moved yesterday. So for the last 3 weeks, since we escaped from New York, well, we went on vacation in New York, we got stuck in Palm Springs. When the epidemic began, we went to my sister-in-law's house in Phoenix, and we spent the last few weeks there. But we finally decided last week that we needed to rent a house, and so we did. And we got into it last night, and this picture behind me was one of the paintings that's hanging on the walls of this house. So we left New York like refugees with 2 little tiny suitcases because we thought we were going away for a long weekend. And a month later, 3-4 weeks later, here we are. We have this really nice house that I'm going to show you more of in the days ahead. But it does have potentially suspect Wi-Fi. So we're going to be working on that, but hopefully it will work today. So if for some reason I cut out or something terrible happens to my signal, I deeply apologize. I am going to be working on it. Now, so I'm very, very happy to be here. I mean, enormously happy, enormously relieved that we are safe and healthy, enormously relieved that my wife and I can just be alone together in a house for the first time in a long time. And that this might be the beginning of our new life, honestly, because we had been thinking about leaving New York, and now suddenly we have this new house that we kind of stumbled into. And we've signed a lease, so we're here. We're trying to sell our house in New York, but that's going to take a while. So anyway, Dolores, thank you. Dolores is from Phoenix, and she's welcomed me at her house. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. I would say the same now because I live in Phoenix now too, and I have a new house. All right, so those of you who are joining me a little bit late, do I have an outdoor space? We have an enormous garden full of trees. It's beautiful. I'll show you more of it in the time ahead. Once I've got my Wi-Fi strong enough that I can go outside and show you. It's going to be amazing. I'm really happy. It's really like the best piece of news that we've had in the last month. So, and we're still safe here. It's just us. We've got a big wall around the house. Nobody can come in. Not the way we thought we would be in the next phase of our life, but we're here. So thank you. Now, I also wanted to talk about the fact that we did a really great workshop this past weekend. I hope that some of you were able to join us. It was a gouache portrait workshop. We painted portraits from old black and white photographs with August Wren, Jennifer Orkin Lewis, otherwise known as August Wren. And there was one minor technical hitch at the beginning, but other than that, it went swimmingly. We had several hundred people joined us. We painted, and I've seen a lot of the paintings that people made during that workshop, and they are amazing. The ones I did were like kind of surprised me, but a lot of the other ones I saw were beautiful and fantastic, and thank you so much for sharing it. And meanwhile, Kosha has put together our next workshop, which is going to be happening soon. Let me just put up a little doodad about that. It's called Kosha's Killer Sketchbook Filler, and it will be on April 25th, so just a little under 3 weeks away. It's a 2-hour workshop, and it is. What's really great about this workshop is if you've ever had the experience of saying, what am I going to draw today? How am I going to fill the sketchbook? What am I going to do? I don't have any ideas. I don't know how to extend my creativity. I don't know which direction to go. That's what this workshop is all about. It's about building a resource guide for yourself. And in the course of the 2-hour workshop, you will fill and build a special sketchbook that will have all kinds of prompts and ideas in it, and you will also do some of them during the workshop, so you will emerge from the workshop having done a bunch of drawings, but also have this resource that will last you for a really long time afterwards. So it becomes like a workbook. It's a little hard to describe. You have to go to our web right here, to sketchbookskool.com/workshops, and you'll learn more about it. So this workshop is it's priced lower. Every time we're experimenting with how much we can afford to charge for these. Like, we want to charge as little as possible, but it's just we're learning how to do it. So this one is going to cost a little bit less. We're also offering a special discount during this time of quarantine so that you can definitely get in. So you better sign up and take advantage of this, because that discount is not going to last. But it'll give you, I think, a real kind of boost, a real kind of kickstart to your creativity. So check it out, sign up for it, and that'll be fun. All right, so let's start doing some drawing. So as I said, look around. We're just going to grab random stuff and we're going to draw it, okay? So yes, there's no Nancy. There are no cats here. There are just birds and a leaf blower. So Moira wants to know what materials you'll need. Don't worry about that. It's all on the website. And if you need to know anything more, you can email us. And yes, Karen, you're welcome. The discount that we're offering. We offered one on our last workshop too. We just feel like, we just want to do what we can. So I hope that that's helpful to you. Myra asks, is it available for replay? All of our workshops, if you sign up for our workshop, you will have lifetime access to the recording. So you can go back and look at it over and over again whenever you want to. Hopefully some of the people who did the gouache workshop, there was a lot of information in this gouache workshop, and we moved at a fairly good clip. So I'm assuming that people are going back and watching that again. And similarly with the fountain pen workshop, the first one that we did. Similarly, so yes, thank you, Morgan. The discount expires tonight at midnight. Today's the day. Sign up now. And yes, lifetime access. as with all Sketchbook School classes, we give you lifetime access. We're not interested in pulling it away from you. The URL, yes, is right here at the bottom of the screen, sketchbookschool.com/workshops. All right. You will see the discount code right there on the page. Everything you need to know, go to our website and find out. Okay. That's enough. That's enough of this. Let's do some drawing. All right. Let me just get this my gizmo working. What's going on, Gizmo? Sorry, I'm going to be drawing on my iPad because I can, because I need to. Here I am. Oh, please. Well, anyway, let's begin by pulling out some stuff and checking it out. Let me just try. I may need to build a new scene. Is that true? Sorry, guys. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. Let me come back so you don't freak out that I've disappeared. I haven't disappeared. I just, this could just be a comedy show about my various technical problems. Talk amongst yourselves. What else? Who else was in that workshop, and what did you think about it? It was a new thing for us, We're doing it. We're doing it, and we are figuring this out. Well, some people have signed up already. That's fantastic. That is good. Nancy liked it. Grace liked it. So glad. Who else? Chris, Andrew, Cynthia. That's good. We did have some weird. We're debating whether that's the right platform for us to use in the future, just because we did have some problems with me freezing. And you're not supposed to freeze when you're in Arizona. But people found it easy to follow, and of course loved her work. She is an amazing artist, and it is true. She did a great job in teaching us how to do it. So, yes. Some people said that Crowdcast is hard to find. We sent endless emails. I think we sent 4 or 5 emails to you. But again, I'm going to try figuring that out, like how to make sure that you can easily access the workshop. But it is the place where we have found the best technical solution, because we want to have something where you can draw. Where you can collaborate with other people and chat with them and make that easy. I'm going to have to restart my iPad, I think. Could that possibly be the problem? Yeah, so the thing that Crowdcast offered us was this opportunity to have chat, have live streaming of the video, and also have the ability to do live interviews and talking and stuff like that, because we need to have the Q&A session that we have every time. So, Deb searched for the email using Crowdcast, and then it showed up. Yes. So that was the issue that we had was my freezing. Okay. Sorry, I'm really distracted today by this suddenly, like, a thing that's never happened before, which is my iPad, my big buddy, not cooperating. Freezing was Westworld-like. Yes, indeed it was. And I am a robot. Um, may I ask you to be patient, to stay where you are, and I could. Okay, well, I was going to say I could try to reboot this, but I'm worried that I'll lose everybody if I do. So, and there's a bunch of you out there, so. Grace worried that the workshop didn't work as well on iPads. I think if you download the Crowdcast app, I think it worked pretty well for those who did. So that was a key thing. Was that for some people, I think they had some problems with the commenting on the iPad because it was just a lot of overload. But all right, guys, I'm going to power out as John suggested, and see what I can do. This is yet a new twist. So I'm going to be finishing this and coming right back. Thanks.